Zijn we live?
Shakuar selection.
Good afternoon.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. So, we are live with the third installment
The
of
Shakuar Radio.
the Shakuar selection. So, Shishani,
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
You just came back from Berlin, right?
Yeah, I love Berlin. I'm doubting now between Amsterdam and Berlin.
Uh-oh. Don't say that too loud.
Well, it's a win-win.
Yeah, it is. So, have you been making some music there?
Yeah, I actually had a show. It was pretty cool. Some friends of mine, they launched a movie.
Yeah.
So I went there to perform some songs. It was great because I met people from different places, Namibia, Kenya, networking. Also got to know some nice music now. So yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Sounds really nice.
So that's one of the artists that I wanted to play later today.
Yeah.
So that's the link.
All right. Yeah, well, that was a really cool song, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
that you sent over. So, yeah, we're going to listen to that later. I guess we can start off with some music. Let's start off with some music from the country of our sister Karima,
Yes.
who's not here.
I should actually live stream her into this session right
Yeah,
now.
maybe.
Like,
would be
Karima,
cool.
where are you?
Yeah. I guess she's working. Oh,
Yeah.
man. All right, so the first song, so let's start off in Morocco.
Hmm.
Let me catch my...
I hear some Gnawa vibes.
There's
coming
always
through.
Gnawa from the background.
Yeah.
So the first piece of music that we have is from Les Frères Maigri. I don't know if my French.
It sounds pretty good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It was a rock band formed in Ouija.
Mm-hmm.
They consist of 4 members, 3 brothers, Hassan, Mahmoud, and Younes,
Mm-hmm.
and their sister, Jalila.
Okay.
They gained wide recognition in Morocco, the Arab world, and Europe, and later they released 3 albums. They have their music is very inspirational and very, almost like mystical.
Mm-hmm.
The names of their albums are very boring
Okay.
because they are. The names of their albums are basically the names of the brothers and the sisters. So the first album is called Younes and Mahmoud.
Uh-huh.
The second was called
Jalila.
Younes, Hassan, and Mahmoud. 3 brothers.
Okay, okay.
And the third was Hassan and Jalila.
Okay. So, but
So-
when was this? When did they release these records?
1974, they released
Okay.
2 albums, and the one with the sister was a bit later. So
Okay.
it's very
Like
yeah,
70s
70s
influence.
influence, but it's still very it's still very much Moroccan. It's
Cool.
it's not really American influence.
Yeah.
So you want to listen?
Oh,
All right.
give it to me.
Let's take a listen. So, Les Frères Maigri with El Harib.
Shakuar selection.
شفتو جاي من بعيد ورجله حافي انا ماشي بلا مواعيد وكل حداك انا هداك انا شفتو بكيت انا على شقا واللي في عيني وفي قلبه الليل اللي مرحم عليه وفي قلبه الليل اللي مرحم عليه هذاك أنا شفته جاي من بعيد ورجله حافي أنا ماشي بلا مواعيد وقلت هذاك أنا هذاك
Shakuar selection.
So, that was Les Frères Maigris.
And it was pretty 70s.
Yeah. It was actually super 70s.
But I loved it. I loved the mix.
Yeah, it was, it has the Arab vibe, but still has the funky 70s, almost the hippie psychedelic
It's
vibe.
absolutely psychedelic and hippie, and that's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
So the next one is called Shadow, or the artist is called Shadow, and
The Shadow.
The Shadow, excuse me, I'm just gonna pull this a bit closer. So The Shadow with the song Let's Get It Together. Winston Anthony Bailey was born in 1941, better known by his stage man, The Mighty Shadow, or Shadow.
The Mighty Shadow.
The Mighty Shadow is a Calypsonian from Trinidad and Tobago, so Caribbean. Up until the Culture of Soul label reissued this Calypso disco track from 1984 on vinyl only, this single from the prolific Winston Shadow Bailey could be set back to about $250 to $400 US for one copy.
One copy.
Okay, so that means it has to be special. And I'm very curious now because I don't know the track. So yeah, let's just get straight into it and see what he has to offer for this $400 track.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah. That's The Shadow with Let's Get It Together.
Mm-hmm.
Shakuar selection.
I want to love you. the midnight blues. My aching heart is bad experience. It feels like rats just biting my conscience. Let's get together, together. Let's get together, together. All my loving I'll give to you. Time is running and overdue. Let's get together, together. Let's get together, together.
Shakuar selection.
So together,
Ooh, that was funky.
okay.
Yeah, I loved it. The
Well-
little bass at the end, like yeah.
If you want the vinyl, you know, your wallet's gonna be a shadow
Absolutely.
of its former self.
Do you think it was worth it?
The joke?
No, the joke was amazing, but I mean, the
I
$400
spent an equal amount of energy on the joke than on.
getting the song
Yeah, yeah,
together.
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's I don't know if you're like this purist vinyl collector. I mean, you can buy it on Bandcamp for €1.
Yeah, but I mean, the
It's a
track
different
is-
thing, of
yeah.
course. If you're really a purist, I know.
Well, yeah.
It's a lot of money.
You've got freaks for every type of thing out there, so I think I could understand this song could make you very happy.
Yeah, of
And then you
course.
would pay the $400.
I guess when you're like that, it's not even about the song anymore. It's about the rarity of the object.
Okay.
I mean, it's supposed to be very, very rare. Like you can't really get it
Okay.
easily. So I guess that's what it's about, you know, for the people.
Okay.
Most of the time with the rare objects, it's
Having
it's like
unique
that.
objects.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I have the understanding. You have.
You have the understanding?
Yeah. You had a special song.
Yes, there are a lot of
Playlist.
special songs. And today, since I just arrived back from Berlin yesterday, I wanted to play a song of home. And there's this
Yeah.
amazing.
And home is, tell our viewers.
At the moment, home is in Amsterdam. And there's this amazing Namibian musician, Jackson Kauyewa. And he's really, let's say, the voice of independence. So
Yeah.
he was a freedom fighter through his music. He traveled all over Europe, lived in exile during the War for Independence, wrote a lot of important songs. So he's really like a hero in modern day, for modern day Namibian music. And this song, to keep it funky, is a song of home. So, Keumbo,
The song is called Home.
yes,
From Home.
it's from home.
And from what year is it?
This one is, I think, from 94, if I'm not mistaken. So you can slap me if I'm wrong, but I'll
won't,
make
don't
it
worry.
up for it.
Okay, cool. So, Jackson
Kauyewa.
Kauyewa.
Yes.
Home.
Yeah, Keumbo.
Shakuar selection.
Kukutwa twakala twakonjela keumboko kutwakala twatiladila keumboko kukwakala mitima detu paife meumbo twaeta mwe manguluko meumbo 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 keumbo kokukwa kalo malu hoti keumbo kokutwa kala atuko pile keumbo kokutwa kala atulilongele paife meumbo twaeta mwe pangelo loshiwana meumbo 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 meumbo
Shakuar selection.
So,
Yeah, I'm still bouncing. I'm like,
Yeah. It's a very happy song for such a heavy subject.
Well, that was just like part of his work, what he did in life. But he had so many happy songs and just celebrating life and love.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think in dark times you need some happiness always.
You need some light.
Right, yeah. That's true. Okay. Yeah, nice one, Shishi.
Thank you.
So, let me see. For the next one,
Yes.
let's go from Namibia to Cameroon.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. So, this one, it was really hard finding something about this guy. His name is Funkmaster Pasteur Lap, or Lapé. I don't really know.
Lapé.
Lapé.
Funkmaster.
Lappy.
What?
Funkmaster Pasteur Lapé.
Pasteur Lapé.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. We
It's
don't
cool.
even need to listen to
No,
the
no,
song.
no,
That's,
the
that's
name is enough.
magic by itself.
Yeah. So, Mr. Pasteur Lapé's story begins in the 60s. He was 19 years old and he became a sensation on Radio Adele in Cameroon. Can't really pronounce the name. So yeah, he became friends with African music stars such as Fela Kuti, and he went on to make 3 albums from 1979 to 1981. So that's only in 2 years' time. It includes driving funk, sweeping disco grooves, syrupy ballads, reggae, Jackson 5-esque pop, to finger-licking soul.
Oh my word.
Yeah, he's a multi-talent, this guy.
Yes.
Man. So yeah, it all has like the same kind of groove. It's called the Sekele groove, and it's a
So it's
movement.
like traditional music?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not you're the music scholar here.
Yes, but I've never heard of this one.
It's Sekele groove. It's a movement to encompass the dance, grooves, and vibes from his native Douala. I guess that's the city where he grew up in and where he did the radio show. So
So I knew you knew something about it.
I knew. I found out
You found
something.
out. Well,
Yeah.
that's the step to go.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, Pasteur La Paix. I
Yes.
forgot the name of the song actually.
Let's have a little look.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It was Nareal Sekele Foya.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. I have no idea.
I'm
Probably
sure
means
we'll-
something funky.
Yes, it must be.
Cool. So yeah, let's listen
Hit
to
it.
this one.
Shakuar selection. Shakuar selection.
So,
Whew, that
Funky.
it was definitely, it's owning up to the name of funk.
funk master.
African funk, what is it? Pasteur La Paix.
Yeah, Pasteur Lapé. Wow, he
He
knows
might
his
be-
funk.
He might be rolling in his grave. I don't know if he's alive.
I have no idea. It's not in the information.
Okay, well,
maybe I
let's-
should. Yeah,
we
I
should
couldn't
Google
even-
him.
He didn't even have a Wikipedia, man.
Okay, then maybe we have to do it for him.
So I found it on some site where they sold his record. I don't know.
Wow.
Very,
No, that was really like, it's still my bones right now.
Yeah, huh. Yeah, so yeah, well, if I don't know if it's a 5 coffee that I drank or Funkmaster Lapé here, but yeah, I'm up for it.
Yeah.
So
On the Wednesday afternoon.
yeah,
Mhm.
maybe we can change the channel a bit.
We could.
So we have something more.
A bit mellower, let's
Mellower.
say, just to celebrate the coming of evening.
Yeah. Okay.
And there was this little link that I made because in Berlin I met some wonderful people from all over and also this Kenyan lady. And it reminded me of an artist that I really appreciate. His name is Ayub Ogada.
Mhm.
He made a song which is really famous, Kothbiro. That's not the one we're going to play. We're going to play another one. But people might know it from this movie, The Constant Gardener. It's one of these songs and like soundtracks that are so mesmerizing, and like when you hear it, you'll probably be like, oh, he's the artist. So that's the moment I had with him. So then I decided to go deeper into his music, find out what he does, and his album is amazing. So we're gonna play one of those songs from that. So his name is Job Seda, born in 1956, better known as Ayub Ogada, and he's a Kenyan-born artist. He's a singer favoring the Nyatiti, an 8-stringed lyre with its origins credited to the Luo, a tribe in western Kenya, as his characteristic instrument. His music is known to have a natural feel to it, having songs of birds, the calls of animals, and sounds of children playing in the background. So it's a very, very pure, very natural vibe.
Open, like it's
And chilled. It's there and it's soothing. So let's celebrate the coming of evening with this song, and the title on the album was called Traditional. So
all right. Well,
the
let's
track
find
is
out.
called Traditional.
Cool.
Ayub Ogada.
Ayub Ogada.
Shakuar selection. Shakuar selection.
Wow, that
Short
was
but sweet.
short but sweet.
Yeah, you felt the vibe, right? Like
did.
yeah.
We forgot the background music. Damn.
How could you forget the background
Yeah.
music, Fred?
I pressed the wrong button. Damn,
No,
yeah.
no.
That's my
no,
job.
no,
That's
no,
my
no.
only job to press a
Can
button.
you imagine?
Wait.
That's why I don't like DJs.
Shut up. There we go. There we
Is
go.
it- is it
Eh?
coming back?
Oh, there it is. There.
Okay.
He's playing the genau. He's back.
All right.
That's okay.
The spirits are with us.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes these buttons and everything, you just forget to press one. Damn.
It happens.
It happens. Yeah, so we
What-
go from, this was from Namibia, right?
No, this
Oh,
one was Kenyan.
This was Kenya.
Yes.
Ooh. So let's see. Oh, we go to the other side of the world, I guess.
Mhm.
Or do we? Oh, wait a minute. This is kind of. Oh yeah, this was a hard one because the story I found I was reading it with like a lot of interest, like, oh my god, like a shipwreck and musical instruments, and then it started to be about like cosmic rays and kind of like
Spiritual.
friendly
like-
dictators, and I was like,
Oh.
wait a minute, I don't think this is real, but it's fun nonetheless.
the
So,
story.
the story.
Okay.
The only thing I could find was about the compilation,
Mm.
and it's the compilation. Yeah, it's from Cabo Verde, Cape Verde.
Yeah.
Not
Cabo
the other side of the
Verde,
world. No,
yes.
my topography is off, way off. Anyway, the story starts with that in the spring of 1968.
Yeah.
A cargo ship was preparing to leave the port of Baltimore with an important shipment of musical instruments. Its final destination was Rio de Janeiro, where the EMSE, or the Exposição Mundial de Som Electrónico, I guess it's like World Exposition of Electronic Music, was going to take place. One can only imagine the surprise of the villagers of Cachaco on the São Nicolau island of Cabo Verde, when a few months later they woke up and found the ship stranded in their fields, in the middle of nowhere,
Oh.
8 kilometers from any coastline.
Wow.
Finally, a team of welders arrived to open the containers, and the whole village waited impatiently. The atmosphere, which had been filled with joy and excitement, quickly gave way to astonishment. Hundreds of boxes conjured, all containing keyboards, synthesizers, and other instruments which they have never seen before.
God, now imagine what will come from this. What kind
Yeah.
of music?
Well, that was the thing. This was the, like, it sounds, because it's very, yeah, man, it's cosmic, funky.
But you said something weird. You said friendly dictators, or like what?
Yeah,
what-
that's the rest of the story,
Oh,
but I had to
okay.
cut it down a bit
Oh,
because
okay,
it was
yeah.
a pretty long story where it goes on about how there was no electricity on many parts of the island. And
Yeah.
if the kind of, I don't know if it was a dictator or something. He made sure that all the instruments would be divided on the places that had electricity, which were schools, so all the kids would learn how to play all the synthesizers and instruments.
Wow.
This is a cool story.
That's actually a really cool story.
Yeah, so I mean, you can imagine, because it was pretty long. I was reading it like, whoa, this sounds like Lost
Just
or
getting
something.
better and better.
This is really cool. Yeah, but anyway, it's a compilation with, I guess, about 12 songs or maybe even more from like Cabo Verde and artists that have some cool music.
You know, that got these synthesizers and started
Yeah.
synthesizing their way
Oh, yeah, they
through the
synthesize.
fields of what was the place you said?
São Nicolau.
Cachaça. I wanted to say like this is so culturally non-correct.
No, that's
But let's just go through the
Yeah.
through the song.
So the song is called Mino di Mama. The artist, whom I could find nothing else but this weird story, is Quirinho do Canto. Or maybe it's not like not one artist, but maybe
A collective.
a
Or?
collective. Or I think because I read somewhere that on most of the tracks they had the same backing band.
Okay.
So I guess it's maybe like a collective or whatever.
Well, I'm
Anyway,
very curious.
let's play that.
Yes.
Ready? All right.
Bring it on.
Shakuar selection. Shakuar selection.
My God.
That was hot.
Yeah, that was one crazy. Well, if you have these kids on the island,
I'm like, wow! I had no idea what to expect musically. When you hear that story, it could go anywhere.
yeah,
And now it was just like, wow, this is funky as hell.
it was, wasn't it?
I loved it.
Man, but also like the drum patterns and the synthesizers and everything.
Yeah, but you could also
double
hear like
time it and
the local flavors in the like the rhythms, and then the sliding bass, which is
Yeah.
like could be in a funk record and in some R&B thing, and then
Yeah.
singing on top of it and all the
but
panning.
that's the cosmic part about it.
Yeah.
Like the Portuguese singer. I mean, he could have been on a record from the 1920s. Like this old.
as if that was sampled, but this is the
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not. I mean, we were guessing like what would it be like? Probably beginning of the 80s or
probably throughout the 80s something, because 70s might be too early. It
There were
sounded
too many synthesizers.
Yeah, there were too many synthesizers
Yeah.
to get that done in the
way
70s,
too many
I guess.
synthesizers.
So yeah, probably 80s, maybe even 90s.
Yeah.
But,
No?
No?
Nah, no way.
No?
No way.
Not the
Too
90s?
too dusty and no. 90s is they
I-
already
I-
had computers and everything.
I trust your ears on that
There was
one.
no computer in this one. I
Okay.
guess. I think so. Yeah, Quirinho do Canto, Mino di Mama. Man, yeah. it
Beautiful.
was, yeah, this was from a compilation, and yeah, the compilation I think is called "The Cosmic Sound of Cabo Verde." So yeah, it's cosmic.
Wonderful. I all of a sudden got like this new respect for radio presenters and journalists when you have to pronounce names that you have no idea how to do.
Yeah.
And then I hate it when people do it wrongly with me, and then now we're here on radio and I'm like, what the hell did I just
How do
say?
I pronounce my own name?
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's that is a whole thing in itself.
Yeah, but we hardly have any English names in our.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
there's-
is cool. That's why we're doing this radio program,
Yeah,
because
of
I think
course.
like there's so much music out there. I would have never heard this record if you didn't find it. So it's already something, you know.
Yeah, true. So about yeah, like rare records. Got another one. This is from Guyanese artist Yoruba singers. I mean, it's not like Yoruba is a tribe, right? I guess. This is a 1984 remake of a 1972 song, and it's a tropical dance floor winner. It's called Black Pepper.
Ooh.
And the band, the Yoruba singers, they were staying in New York for some studio sessions, and that was the first time they experimented with electronics. Like they were probably like more traditional musicians, and yeah, they went forward to the floor, and they went synthesizers.
They went
and
haywire.
bass line and everything, and yeah, again, this is a very like if you want it on vinyl, it's very rare. You know, they call it. It's almost like a ghost. You know, it just surfaces sometimes. Like
And you're lucky if you can even
You're lucky if
have
you
a
can-
glance.
yeah, I can catch it.
Yeah.
and you're probably down a couple of hundred again if you want. Luckily, we have YouTube
The
and
internet.
Bandcamp and the internet.
We
We
love
can
you.
find- yeah, we can find this stuff. So, you want to take a listen?
Yes, please.
All right. So, Yoruba singers, Black Pepper.
Shakuar selection.
Yoruba singers.
Still hear the song. That's weird. Yeah.
There we go.
Again, a different button, probably. The wrong button.
Learn as we go.
Oh, yeah, wait. Playing the stream inside the stream. That's what happens. All right, here we go.
That sounds philosophical.
Yeah, it's stream inception.
Shakuar selection.
Yes.
All right.
But that was
that's
fun.
our-
That was definitely fun.
Yeah, it's a cool one,
Yeah.
huh?
It felt like this kind of, funky kind of disco thing that I'm accustomed to.
Yeah, it's DJ, very like a DJ
Yeah.
record. It's not really like a song in a song sense of the word with like the song structure. It's more like just a groove.
Yeah, the beat and the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those people from Cape Verde, they really they blew my mind. So I'm actually very curious to this following tune by a man that I can also whose name I can pronounce in many ways. So I'll give them all because maybe I might be right somewhere. Clément Gimonge, Clément Gimongue, Clement Gimongue.
Clement.
Clement. So it could be many more, and these were just a few. But the story that we want to tell is the following. The pop makossa, which is then a style, adventure, started in 2009 when Analog Africa founder Sami bin Recep, I hope I'm saying that correctly, first traveled to Cameroon to make an initial assessment of the country's musical situation. He returned with enough tracks for an explosive compilation. The beat that holds everything together has its origin in the rhythms of the Sawa people. Ambase, Bolobo, Asiko, and Esewe, a traditional funeral dance.
You got that pronunciation, man. Is that
Well, I hope so. So
it sounds very authentic.
yes. Well, thank you. It wasn't until these rhythms arrived in the cities of Cameroon and collided with merengue, highlife, Congolese rumba, and later funk and disco that modern makossa was born. So this track is titled Africa by Clément Gimongue.
Jimonge.
I hope so.
All right. Let's see.
Bring it
what we
to
got
me.
here.
Shakuar selection. Shakuar selection.
Sunshine people, I love that. Don't let them put you down.
Cool.
Clément.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a beautiful song. What a beautiful message.
Yeah, and pretty actually, like, it's got this pretty harsh techno beat under it.
Yeah.
You know, if you find it, yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, intense song, very nice, cool. Hey, so I've got something funny here.
Okay.
I found this. There's this compilation. It's called "Music from Saharan Cell Phones." I don't know if I told you about it.
Whoa.
It's pretty funny. What they did was apparently the nomadic peoples of today in the Sahara, they all have cell phones, you know, to just communicate. And they all have music on their cell phones, and they listen to this music. So these guys, they went through the Sahara and they collected like the favorite songs of these people. And it's super funny because it's like any type of music. Like you would guess like it would be like all tribal and everything, but no, it's a lot of auto tune and a lot of like super cool, like just fast poppy stuff with all these weird. Yeah, it's super cool. So not everything is my like taste, but there's some funny things.
But I'm sure it would also broaden your horizon. Whatever
It
songs
does.
they
It
have
does, of course, yeah.
on those cell phones.
But like the whole idea of people actually, you know, that this guy came up with this idea to collect these songs, that this is actually a thing.
Yeah, amazing.
It's cool. And so actually when I listen to these songs, even if I like them or not, I still have this feeling like, all right, there's
This
someone
is really cool.
there's someone in the Sahara, like he's jamming
to this
yeah,
song
yeah,
with
yeah.
his
It's
cell
like,
phone
yeah,
in the air.
yeah. So that's a pretty cool thing. So we're gonna listen to I forgot the name. The song is called Friday. Let me check the artist. Yeah, it's not even an artist. I just have a song name.
Friday. So we have to
Friday.
imagine the artist just as we imagine the person playing the song from the cell phone.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, you can get the album on Bandcamp from Sahel Sounds, music from Saharan cell phones. They do a couple of cool things. They have release field recordings from like the Sahara, and they have 2 volumes of this. So
Nice.
I hope the guy is now going through the Sahara collecting more music. So,
Well, I'm very curious.
all right, let's check it out. Music from Saharan cell phones. Friday, even though it's Wednesday.
Shakuar selection.
اليوم الجمعة وتوا نشوف بلكن عدي نش الخروف بعزح من حسب الظروف دي مسموح عليها ملهوف والله خلصنا وناخذ حاجة لها ماما محتاجة عصفور غالي ولا دجاجة ولا نصلح الثلاجة ما نشري شي ولا شي يلا نروحي يلا بلاش من هالأفكار يلا نروحي ما نشري شي يلا نروحي يلا بلاش من هالأفكار يلا نروحي
Shakuar selection.
Friday.
It couldn't get any cooler than that. And the
doesn't it?
goat.
And the goat. They had a goat in there. You know, I mean, this is proper Sahara stuff. That's cool, man. I mean,
I love it.
a bit short. They can make it a bit longer. For me,
Yeah,
but,
no, definitely. But you know, you don't know how much space you have on those phones. So maybe they have to make the songs shorter so
Yeah.
you can have more, songs on your phone.
Yeah, maybe they do that. I don't know.
Because do you remember when you had your older cell phones and you could only have like 30 SMSs and had to start
Yeah.
deleting them to have space?
Yeah, or even like the first MP3 players where you had 12 songs. You know, there was like a lot.
And that's not even that long ago.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, well, it's longer ago than you think.
Oh,
we're
don't
older than we
remind
think.
me.
Yeah, we're older than we think. So,
Thank you for that one.
sorry.
Moving on
Moving on.
to one of the most prominent voices from the African continent. Well, actually, the ambassadeur, I don't know that well, but Salif Keita, most people know.
Yeah.
But this is maybe my chance to learn something new, of course. So this tune is the Ambassador featuring Salif Keita, Barawili, and the description goes as following: the Bamako-based ambassadeurs du Motel began to really make things happen in 1973 when the chief of the Malian police took over as a manager and persuaded Salif Keita.
How cool is that?
Persuaded Salif Keita, then a star in the rail band, to come on in and join the party. Man, the story is just
perfect drive.
You and your story is amazing. So Keita has said that where he is with the rail band, he interpreted songs from Malian folklore played on modern instruments. The ambassadeurs gave him space to perform traditional music as well as jazz, Latin American, and European forms. For audiences at that time, it was a revelation. Well, the story in itself is a revelation, and I'm sure that this song will be too. It's called Bara Willy Ambassadeurs featuring Salif Keita.
Yeah, and this was, by the way, shout out to Karima who gave me this song.
Hey, girl.
I hope you can listen in. She ain't working probably, alright. So, listen to this one. Les Ambassadeurs
Yep.
du Motel.
Well, it didn't say
Whatever,
that.
yeah,
Just
this is
the ambassadors featuring Salif Keita, Bara Willy.
Alright, let's go.
Shakuar selection. Shakuar selection.
Yeah. That was lovely. First of all, it was not Barawili, but Wada Barawili.
Yeah, my.
Excusez-moi.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what
I
happens
wrote
when
it
you know
down.
make a screenshot and you're reading it from a much too small thingy. But anyway, so Barawili, lovely, very chilled, nice vibe.
Yeah, it was even longer, but we're already
But I was
like
getting so chilled that I needed to get some coffee, so I thought maybe we need to like spice it up again.
we will.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Well,
I've
tell
got-
me,
I've got
tell
some-
me what you've got in store.
Well, so for our last song.
For our last
Yeah, we're already like half an hour over our show, but it's my playtime anyway. We had a guest, but she had to cancel unfortunately. So then, okay, we can do an extra long show.
Yes,
And I'll play for half an hour some beats.
some Trippin Jaguar.
Yeah, but yeah, what do we have? Yeah, what I have is it's actually also it's an edit, and it's from this Turkish DJ from Istanbul. He's called Baris K.
Okay.
And he does a lot of edits. He has like
Okay.
3 compilation albums where he takes like Turkish folk and even Turkish like psychedelic rock and everything, and he edits them into, he doesn't really change a lot. He just adds maybe a little bit beats and synths, and he makes them so you can play them as a DJ.
Nice.
And actually, this one is also, the name is fantastic. It's called Kebab Disco Kebab. So it's from Urfali Babi, and the song is called Disco Kebab. Again, this is
I'm loving it already.
yeah. You cannot find anything about the guy. There was one like weird Turkish Wikipedia site, which was not the real Wikipedia, which was in Turkish, and like when you translate from English to Turkish, or from Turkish to English. The other way around wouldn't work at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work. So I don't know. Maybe I even got the wrong guy because there was something about a movie career. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, it leaves a lot of space for mystery and
Kebab.
kebab, which we want to disco to.
Yeah, exactly. So this one is Urfali Babi, Disco Kebab, and it's from the album Istanbul 70, Psych, Disco and Folk Edits by Baris K,
Beautiful.
Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it.
Yep.
Shakuar selection.
Yemesi sevap şiş kebabı. Şiş kebabı.
Usta kes bir.
Ey Urfa'da Balcan kebabı, Kaşkaş kebabı. Ey Afrika'da adam kebabı, yam yam kebabı, şiş kebabı.
Şişman olsun usta.
Ne güzel kebap, yemesi sevap. Şiş kebabı, şiş kebabı, dalaş kebabı, kaşkaş kebabı, domates kebabı. Ne güzel kebap, yemesi sevap. Şiş kebabı, şiş kebabı.
Yalnız olsun.
Malatya'da çoban kebabı, şiş kebabı, şiş kebabı, şiş kebabı, şiş kebabı.
Shakuar selection.
This feels like such a personal song. It was written for me.
Because you're so hungry.
Shish kebab. Some people call me shish kebab. I'm like, this is my favorite song in the set. Thank you, Mr. Whatever his name is.
Bariska.
Bariska.
And yeah, the other guy, the song was actually about kebab. I mean,
It
it's so
can't
cool.
get better than that.
Yeah, it can't get better.
Like
than that.
he's real to the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that was about the last track in our Shakuar selection. Well, we had an
Yes.
extra long one, maybe an hour and a half.
Wow.
Ah.
And where are we going from here?
We're going to, we stay here because I'm gonna play a little set for maybe half an hour. It's gonna be the shortest Trippin Jaguar set ever.
There's always a first.
Yeah, and normally we do an interview with our guests. So Shishi, if you have any
Questions about
questions
life and your
about
music.
me that you've always wanted to ask
Well,
me,
there are a lot of them, but I don't know if they're actually relevant or
No,
even
doesn't matter.
suitable or, you know.
probably not
for this.
suitable at all.
But let's see. Maybe something comes up.
Yeah, well, if you
But
have
you can
some-
tell me something about the first track you're going to play.
I I made a really quick one. Really like a quick track list. Well, I've been just about the general thing. I mean, I've been looking the past couple of. I haven't played in a couple of. I've been away for a month. You know, I haven't played in 2 months maybe. Yeah. So I just really didn't look for any music for like maybe 2 months, and then the past 3 weeks, like I've been digging like crazy, and I found some really cool stuff, and I'm gonna play something from the last couple of digs.
Okay, well,
So,
do
yeah.
you have some ideas about what the tracks are, or where they're from, or
From I have, let me see what I got here. So the first one is from a little label, I think is called. Where is it? Can't find the name. Damn. Anyway, the track is from Gadsden Temple. It's also called Africa. Well, we've got a lot of Africa today.
Yeah.
Then I have even something from, there's some stuff from Japan, from the cool label called Ugfi, which I found is really awesome. Some Fantastic Man, some Dreams, some Arutani. Yeah, just some.
So different.
stuff
And
I
how would
found.
you describe the set? Like, where are you taking us now in this half
Well,
hour?
this
This
is
magical
25 minutes.
25 minutes because I have to just.
I'm gonna
you know,
start slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna start slow. I think after me is gonna be some pretty heavy techno. So.
Okay.
Hey, I have the feeling that it's Friday, but it's Wednesday, so
Yeah.
let's call this the week break.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it on.
Yeah. All right.
Trippin'
Hey.
Jaguar.
Shishi, thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
been so much fun.
Yay.
So
Karima, next time I hope we can all be here, the three of us, because you know
that's
we've
gonna be
all
cool.
missed one thing when some person is in Thailand or in Morocco or wherever.
yeah.
But it's been fun, and looking forward to next month, Shakuar Radio
Yeah,
at
we'll do it.
Nachtlab.
Yeah, I think it's the 18. No, the. Wait, I have it in my calendar. Anyway,
You can Google us. You
Yeah.
can find us on Facebook.
find
You can find us everywhere.
we're everywhere. All right. Thank you, Shishi.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Shakuar selection.
When the man will say, woman, hold on hand, carry am go in house. Put am inside room, lock the door. The thing where them they do behind the door, where them lock. Nah.
dreams. I remember my 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 dreams.